Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator, and in this video, we're going to talk about something that made headlines in the past couple days. This is May 11th, 2024. Direct air capture is making some headlines here because the world's largest vacuum to suck climate pollution out of the air just opened. And this is May 8th, 2024. And this is MSN. They're using a giant vacuum in Iceland to suck CO2. So CO2 is, that's funny, this just says climate pollution when, everyone else just says CO2 out of the air. And this was just 11 hours ago. It's May 14th, 2024. There's a lot of places that covered this. If you do a search for it, it shows up on even Reuters, TechSpot, Business Insider, New Scientist. Yeah, this was covered a bunch of places. And right here in this article, it says this plant in Iceland began operating on Wednesday, and it's going to suck planet heating pollution, that's the third term for it, out of the atmosphere like a giant vacuum. It's called Mammoth, and it's the second commercial direct air capture plant operated by the Swiss company Climeworks. And it's 10 times bigger than its predecessor, Orca, which started running in 2021. So DAC is direct air capture, and it is a technology designed to suck in air and strip out the carbon using chemicals. Okay. And then the carbon can be injected deep beneath the ground, reused or transformed into solid products. Okay. So, they say that they plan to transport the carbon underground where it will be naturally transformed into stone, locking up the carbon permanently. So it's partnering with an Icelandic company, CarbFix, for this so-called sequestration process. And it's going to be powered by Iceland's abundant clean energy. But right here, using chemicals, gonna strip the carbon out using chemicals. Not just chemicals, but this big, huge operating facility. Okay, NBC, MSN, they have some pictures of it from the inside here, and we'll just flip through these. There, look. I mean, look at that. This is not, and this is going to suck like 36,000 tons out of the air a year. This huge operation here, and we're putting 3 billion tons into the air every year. Okay. And this is going to take out 36,000. So it's just ridiculousness. But they say, DAC is controversial. They've been criticized as expensive, energy hungry, and unproven at scale. Some climate activists are also concerned they could distract from policies to cut fossil fuels. Well, exactly. Okay, because what do you need to keep this? This is a whole new industry. Over the next decade, there's going to be so many of these out there. Okay, and why are they out there? Oh, that's right. If you've been around here before, that's because since November '93, no one will allow solutions that would have ended emissions drastically, so none of this would be necessary. Okay, and this is all being put into play by people who won't allow actual real solutions. And yes, this now, to keep these facilities going, they need this carbon. So aren't we about reducing the carbon? No, now we have to keep the carbon because you think these plants are going to want to shut down? Okay. Right. They say this technology is fraught with uncertainties and ecological risks. Obviously, it's an unproven, it's an unknown when all you have to do is simply live responsibly and not emit these emissions. But that would be too easy. And yeah, right here it says at full capacity, it will be able to pull 36,000 tons of carbon out of the air a year, the equivalent of taking around 7,800 gas powered vehicles off the car in a year. But this mammoth facility, 36,000 tons, when this article here says that every year the world burns fossil fuels that produce about 35 billion tons of carbon dioxide a year. Okay. They say roughly 1 trillion tons of carbon dioxide have accumulated in the atmosphere thanks to the activities of humankind. And yeah, just up here, I mean, these articles, they're all the same thing, but this one again says that's 36,000 tons, and this says 8,000 cars off the road. But, you get the point there. But this is a drop in the bucket of 3 billion. This huge facility is a drop in the bucket of what we're admitting. And you know what would take out 36,000 tons a lot faster and easier and not have the need for all of these ridiculous processes? Just living responsibly, ending our disposable society, gaining individual cooperation, hemp, just the amount of processes and chemicals. Right, they were using chemicals to take this carbon out. Okay, so that's never good when you're using chemicals to achieve something. Okay, because now just more chemicals, and chemicals end up not being good. Okay, and all because we won't allow solutions. This right here a year, I guarantee, is way more than 36,000 tons. And then all of this would be absolutely just not even talked about because we wouldn't have to be doing it. We wouldn't be putting our energy, our time. I mean, how much are these going to cost to run? Who's going to pay for them? They say that the cost to operate this mammoth facility was closer to US 1,000 than closer to 1,000 than the 100 that they said. And that's what it costs to remove per ton of carbon dioxide. So first they said 100, and now people are going, more like 1,000. Okay, and who's paying for this? Okay, these facilities, these mammoth facilities, definitely cost a lot of money to operate. So now this is another cost, another product, another whole manufacturing process. All of these equipment have to be, made, and it's just on and on and on and on and on. More manufacturing, more processes, when of course the very simple solution is keep it simple and just don't create the problem in the first place. But no one will allow that. I keep trying, that's for sure. So this ridiculousness is this right here has a trajectory of pretty much straight up for the next decade of more of these facilities popping up all across the world. And it's all just ridiculousness if we would just allow solutions. So stay tuned, people.